At FNB, we believe in us. Not us the bank, us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looks like to me a little bit. You can't, right? I can help you out with that.
I'm confused. I'm always in trouble setting up the tripod.
Like that.
Is it the tripod legs or something?
No, your tripod legs are fine. There's a little knob right here.
Yeah.
You unscrew.
I thought I had it in the center.
Yeah, about center. So I just got to adjust a little bit. We'll try that. And then it's a little tight, so you can just kind of move back like this. But I seem like right now in the center, so I never get to go and zoom in a little bit, so zoom a little tighter on them. And just kind of follow along as well. As long as you're focused on the action and everything. And then it kind of gets spread out. So in this case, you would just go out a little bit like this. So there you go.
Thank you, Derek.
Yeah, get everything going live.
Okay, good deal. You just never know with sound systems what they're going to do. You turn them on, you hope they work, and then, uh-oh. Just a second. Okay. So Christmas. This is a concert of Christmas memories. So let's talk about this a little bit. It's a defining time in our lives. As children, we look forward to it all year round. We write letters to Santa. We're, of course, behaving for our parents because they tell us you're not going to get any presents for Christmas if you don't behave. And it's only July. As adults, we find that it's the busiest time of year with shopping and cooking and baking and wrapping and still finding time to make it special for our friends, family, and loved ones. In the Christmas season, we create memories that last a lifetime, and today we celebrate those experiences of the past, taking the time to enjoy the moment with a fantastic performance from a bunch of musicians who simply want to give back the joy of Christmas in the best way they know how, and that is with the gift of music. So that was the show choir performing We Need a Little Christmas from the musical Name. Next up, we have the premier rock ensemble of FCHS. This group came in as a ragtag group of garage musicians who wanted to take their skills to the next level. This musical ensemble is one of the only school rock bands in the state of Illinois. Yeah, right there. And almost all of them meet after school and not as a class. We actually meet as a class during the day. So, we want to take you back to the Christmas tradition of rock and roll, with Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, made famous by Brenda Lee. You will hear solos from Hayden Lingenfelter and Mason Hill on the guitar. So if Elvis was the king of rock and roll, that makes Chuck Berry the father of rock and roll. He put out a Christmas song much in the style of Johnny B. Good, thought to be one of the very first produced rock songs, if not the first. So we're going to do Run, Run, Rudolph with solos from Hayden Lingenfelter, Brody Harrison, and Mason Hill. Now, you'll see up here that we have these 3 microphones, but only one lead singer. So we had some sicknesses going around. So drink lots of orange juice, guys. It's going around. You'll also see there's nobody on drum set. I'll be right back.
We may not have a drummer, but we do have a lot of elves. So we will do our best to give you a show.
And now we'll switch out. This is Izzy Sargent now taking the drum set. And that was Miss Addie Katavi on vocals. So one of the most fun parts of Christmas time is the Grinch movies that we get to watch. Sorry, I say the Grinch movies, the movies we get to watch. That we wouldn't necessarily watch any other time of the year. So The Grinch by Dr. Seuss has become a Christmas staple that has worked its way into the homes as a family tradition to watch each year. I think we have the Grinch here today. There he is. I hired him as my personal bouncer. Yeah. I think that's the only appropriate response is boo. So let's give him a hearty boo. Well played, well played. The beauty of the Grinch is that we can all find a little bit of Grinch in us at any given point during the Christmas season. Am I right? I mean, not you guys, but most people. But how wonderful is it the moment that even though we're in that Grinchy mood, maybe Maybe one of our kids kind of gives us a hug or a smile. And then your heart all of a sudden grows 3 sizes in that time. Brings a little tear to your eye, a smile to your face. Does this ever happen?
Never.
So by the end of it, we find our way back to the Christmas spirit that we all long for. The musicians in this next group have devised a rendition of The Grinch that embodies the Grinchy spirit in the style of the band Small Town Titans, that has colors of the original song by Thurl Ravencroft with a little bit of heavy metal flavor. Please enjoy your new one, Mr. Grinch. Sorry to all the children in the audience. So the concert choir will now take the stage. We dream of Christmas as the most wonderful time of the year, full of magic and excitement to get everything ready, just to see the joy in our loved ones' faces as they open the gifts that we have so thoughtfully chosen for them. But we mustn't forget the story that started it all, the reason for the season, if you will. So with our next two selections, we celebrate the most wonderful time of the year. Do you hear what I hear? The FCHS Concert Choir.
But you'll give it to me? Can I have it? Okay, bye.
So the use of the guitar has found its way into popular culture. Now, you gotta realize, when I think of like modern music, I think of in the past, 150 years or so, that's modern, right? So today we will use the guitars to create a setting of two very popular Christmas hymns in the style of classical music with a little modern flair. O Holy Night was based on an 1843 poem written by Placide Cappeau and set to music by an operatic composer, Adolphe Adam. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is a common English carol whose origins date back to 1650, and its modern style of publication is from the 1928 Oxford Book of Carols. Please welcome the Guitar 2 ensemble with these two very popular hymns. So the show choir is known for their song and dance and popular modern music. However, today we're going to put a little spin on their usual performance. The next two songs that we'll perform are both a cappella and will be performed without dancing. Instead, we will use different styles of body percussion and vocal percussion for two songs popularized by the a cappella group Pentatonics with White Winter Hymnal and Mary Did You Know.
I was following the
So here at FCHS, we really do make musicians and audience members' dreams come true. This is another tune that has been 4 years in the making. The mother of one of the singers has been begging for her child to do this song for years and years and years and years. But years and years, I mean 4 years, but high school. So the story of the little drummer boy comes from a fictional narrative that dates back to the 12th century. This story is the homage to all musicians who decide to take on the Christmas season with the power of music. In the story, the king of all creation, the Lord of the universe, comes to earth as a little baby. 3 wise men come to shower the child with lavish gifts fit for a king: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. There is one visitor who is but a poor boy with no gifts fit for a king. He has no fine silk or precious metals or gems, nor does he have expensive incense to give. No, he has a far greater gift. It's the only gift that we hear in the story, that the infant actually smiles at all and shows his approval. It is a gift from the child's very heart. It is the gift of music. So this small group of musicians will bring that very gift to you today with a little drummer boy in the style of For King and Country.
So
So it's a common misconception. Some drummers can't actually sing. Let's give them another hand. So the title of the next piece, Troika, comes from the Russian name for slave. So you can call it a Russian version of sleigh ride. It comes from a movie, mind you, from 1933, Lieutenant Kiji, by legendary composer Sergei Prokofiev, who is famous for pieces such as Romeo and Juliet and Peter and the Wolf. The piece Heart, Soul, and Voice comes from the 14th century Latin piece In Dulce Jubilo, celebrating the victory over sin, evil, and death. Please welcome the concert band for these pieces. Gabriel Barber, this one's for you. we near the end, I've got a lot of thank yous. To do something like this and to put something like this together, it takes a lot of hands and feet. So, here we go. First, I want to say thank you to Principal Tiffany Lyons, who selflessly rises to any occasion, leading with wisdom and with poise. She's here today, sitting right up there. To Mr. Bob Wells, who gives us unending support and grace. To Coach Townsend for his willingness to accommodate. To Mule Nation, who's here today, for supporting and delivering. To Miss Debbie Legg for her vigilance and keeping the ball rolling every step of the way. Where are you, Debbie? To Miss Rebecca Fletcher for her tireless work to support the music program. So I say tireless is probably been exhausted at this point. To Angel McGuire for lending her spectacular design skills to our program. Where are you, Miss Angel? No, she's right there. Look at that. To Caitlin Lyons for being the great go-getter of resources and arranger of people. Where are you, Caitlin? Yeah, there she is. To you, our parents and grandparents who give your time for the sake of our future, which is our children. Give yourselves and each other. To our Board of Education for building a meaningful foundation of learning for every child in this building. Thank you, guys. To our music boosters who give and give and give with the only expectation in return is that the lives of our children are enriched by the light of music. Thank you, boosters. To Jeff Heisner and his gang of custodial engineers for keeping this place running and clean. To Ryan Vaughn and Meg Gruen for being willing to be key in the final moments. They're the people up there blinding you with the spotlights. Thank you, guys. To all of you who bought and sold tickets to keep our fine program running, and some of us sending us to Branson, Missouri. Thank you. And I would be remiss if I didn't say thank you to my wife, Shelby, for her unconditional love and willingness to serve, always encouraging the best in all we could ever be, and accepting nothing less. Thank you. And thank you to all of our sponsors who donated to this program. Thanks, everybody. So I was told before that last piece that there is a lot of dessert left. So please, please, please take some with you. If you feel so inclined to have it in your most generous heart, to leave a small donation there. There's a little present box out there that you can put your donation into. Or just take one. Take some because we don't want to take any home with us. Trust me, we've eaten enough sweets. So thank you guys for being here today. This has been a blast to put this on for you. Haven't they done well? We've got one more piece of music for you. This is Somewhere in My Memory from Home Alone. This is the John Williams piece to culminate the whole show in one final combined piece of music for the memories that last a lifetime. Thanks everybody for being here today.
I didn't know if you wanted me to zoom in. I'm trying to because if I zoom in, I can't get the top of the stage and everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of an angle in it.
Yeah, like I could zoom in like yeah, I could zoom in like that, but still that's
That's about as good as you're gonna get, I'm afraid.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
You can't see them on the other side. What's gonna happen is after they're done performing, I'm gonna play an FFB. Use that way. I played one before it all started, but I like to play the game because they are.
Yeah, that's lots of fun.
So playing FFB yet, I'm gonna do like a rap or whatever. I'm supposed to talk about our schedule, live stream schedule for this coming week. And so I'd like to mention that real quick. So just don't drop the camera, just keep everything running after they're done. So
FNB has made it easier than ever to support your local high school with their Community Proud debit cards. There's a custom design for each high school, plus a portion of each debit card purchase will be donated back to our schools. That means when you make a qualifying purchase with your FNB Community Proud debit card, you're helping the students, teachers, and staff of Fairfield, Sisney, Wayne City, and Grayville high schools. To learn more, contact FNB, member FDIC.
Show choir pictures. If you're in the show choir, come up here for pictures. Jack Oakland. Maverick Lions. Show choir pictures. Show choir pictures. Maverick Lions.